everybody. Okay, we're going to read chapter 38, and I'm just trying this, so bear with me. Here is 38 is on page 111, and you should be following along in your book as I read this out loud. You shouldn't be on anything but this video, and that is all. So, here we go. Chapter 38. Nudge didn't know exactly what Fang expected to see. Max flying toward them, Max sitting on the ground below, waving her arms to get their attention. Max's body crumpled. Nudge shut that thought down. She would just wait. Fang was older and really smart. Max trusted him. Nudge trusted him too. How far back had Max separated from them? Nudge couldn't remember. She and Fang had been flying in ever-widening circles for hours. How did they know Max hadn't passed them somehow and was waiting for them back at Lake Mead? Fang, do you remember where we left Max? Yes. Are we going to go there? Pause. Not if we can help it. But why? Maybe Max is hurt and needs help. Maybe we need to save her before we go save Angel. It was hard keeping these missions separate. First Angel, now Max, then Angel again. Fang banked to the left, tightening the angle as they'd seen the Hawks do. Nudge followed him. Below them the ground looked parched, with only occasional roads, cactuses, brush. I don't think Max would have gotten hurt all by herself, Fang said slowly. She's not going to fly into a tree or crash land. So if she's late because she's hurt, it probably means that someone, a person, hurt her. Which means that someone knows about her. We don't want that someone to know about us too, which they would if we went to where Max is. Nudge's jaw dropped. And if Max is late because she's busy, then our going to her won't speed things up. She'll come when she's good and ready. So, for right now, we do a general look-see, but we're not going all the way back. Nudge heard Max's voice in her head. Think before you speak. So she shut her mouth and thought. She had no idea how Fang could not get Max, even if it meant they might get captured or hurt themselves. They all might get captured or hurt themselves. Or they all might get captured or hurt saving Angel, right? Why was Max different from Angel? Max was more important than Angel, Nudge thought, feeling guilty. Max took care of them, helped run their whole lives. She snuck a look at Fang. Fang was good, if not very warm or huggy. He was strong and handsome and capable. But would he stick around to take care of everyone if there were no Max? Or would he go off and go live by himself somewhere and not be bothered with them? Nudge didn't know what Fang was really thinking. Suddenly, Nudge was brushing tears out of her eyes, swallowing down the lump in her throat, feeling her nose clog up. Oh God, she couldn't bear it without Max. Blinking, she tried to clear her vision, tried to think about something else. She saw a white truck down below and focused on it, forcing herself to wonder what it was carrying, where it was coming from, like any of it mattered. She drew in a deep breaths and held them, refusing to cry in front of Fang. She might have to start being very strong very soon. She might as well practice now. The truck headed toward an intersection that had signs marking a junction. Nudge blinked and looked as the signs became clear, and she could read them. One said, California Welcome Center, 18 miles. One said Las Vegas, north, 98 miles. One said Tepisco, 3 miles. Tepisco? Tepisco, Arizona, where Nudge was from, where her parents had been. Could she still find her parents? Would they want her back? Had they missed her so much all these years? Fang, she shouted, already beginning to descend. It's Tepisco down below. I'm going there. No way, Nudge, Fang said, flying closer to her. Don't get sidetracked now. Stay with me. No, said Nudge, feeling daring and desperate and brave. She hunched her shoulders and tucked her head down, feeling herself lose altitude. I have to go find my parents. If Max is gone, I'm going to need someone. Fang's dark eyes widened in surprise. What? Nudge, you're crazy. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's find a place, take a break. No, said Nudge, tears coming to her eyes again. I'm going down and you can't stop me. Chapter 39. We're pretty safe unless the erasers catch our scent, the Gathman whispered to Iggy. The two of them were tucked inside a narrow fissure in the side of a cliff up high. Scraggly bushes obscured the opening. The erasers would have to rock climb to get them, or use the chopper. Iggy kicked back and rested his hands on his knees. Well, this totally stinks, he said grumpily. I thought with these two erasers taking dirt naps we'd be free and clear, at least for a while. They must have sent for backup, even before they attacked the cabin. The gas man ground dust between his fingertips. At least we took out 2 of them. He wondered if Iggy felt as weird and bad about it as he did. He couldn't tell. Yeah, but what now? We're kinda all dressed up with no place to go, Iggy said. There's no way we can go home. They're probably everywhere. What are we supposed to do with ourselves? And what if Max and the others come back just to fly into an ambush? I don't know, the gas man said in frustration. I hadn't thought beyond just blowing them the heck up. Maybe you should come up with a plan. The two boys sat in the semi-darkness of the fissure, breathing the stale air. The gas man's stomach rumbled. Tell me about it, Iggy said, resting his head on his knees. Okay, the gas man said suddenly. I have an idea. It's risky, and Max will kill us when she finds out. Iggy raised his head. Sounds like my kind of idea.